Hello there, my cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine feminine vibe. It's your girl Catz, the Wandering Intuitive, coming at you a little late this week for your forecast, but it's always in the right divine timing. It is Wednesday, March 1st, and we are looking from today through tentatively the weekend. I do feel like there's another big blur, because something, whirlwind, tornado, whatever you want to call it, shitnado, poopnado. It's coming in on this weekend. I'll try to do an update before the week forecast for next week. Remember, take what resonates, spit out the rest. And if you have cards, please pull along with me. That way you can see how these energies will be influencing the divine feminine for the coming week. For the rest of this week. It's going to affect areas in your life: love, career, money, health, friends, family, lovers, and you. So on that note, if you want to book a reading or interested in my March specials, down below in the description box. I will never, ever, ever approach you for a reading. If somebody does, block and report. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Divine feminine. All right. Now, this is a common energy. One of the strongest energies coming in right now. Loss. Okay. Now, what is happening, and I have been hearing already from people in the last 24 hours about sudden like layoffs out of nowhere. Like they just got like all this equipment sent to their homes and stuff like that. And now all of a sudden it's like they get a call at like dinner time and it's like, oh, they're laying off our entire department. We got 2 weeks and then we're done. So yeah, stuff like that's coming. It's coming out of nowhere. But people have been feeling this tremor around them, like, why am I getting so anxious? Not being able to nail it because there's so much other stuff happening. All this stuff's coming out of us and to deal with the face. Now, here's the thing. This loss, this card jumped out and was like, that's why. Honoring your true path. Getting you where you're supposed to be, where you shine the most, where your heart's been trying to call you to, no matter what area that loss takes effect in. It's mainly in the physical plane. Okay, it could be job, it could be home, it could be car, it could be people, places, situations, whatever it is. And the thing is, we know already. We've known. But everything else, it doesn't seem like, it's like, well, that's still saying the same, we're okay. No, it has to go, because there is something that's worthy of you to get you where you want to be. A lot of people's souls and hearts and the divine feminine are crying out for certain things in their heart, from deep in their heart. It's coming out, and Spirit's hearing that. That energy is reverberating strong in the divine feminine energy, and Spirit's answering. Okay? The divine masculine are also getting hit. Okay? Different things are going on over there for them. Okay? But honoring the path for the divine feminine, nothing less is acceptable. Okay? So things may be feeling a little, off, and maybe like, whoa, what the, it's like going to come out of nowhere, and it's not going to be what you're expecting. You know what I mean? You might think maybe because you want it to be something else, because you can handle that easier than the big thing. You know what that is for you. Okay? Take what resonates, spit out the rest. But there is something that's going to come in right behind it. I picked that up in the divine masculine energy too. Spirit's like, this stuff has to go now. It's going in the physical plane. You're hanging on. You're not honoring yourself, divine feminine. Okay. So, but with that loss comes this energy of like surprise, and I don't know, it's going to flip your lid. We'll break this. We're going to get into this with tarot in just a minute. Okay, we're going to look at messages from the divine feminine's higher self. What's really going on? What's really the deal? My path will be continued to be revealed to me. Okay, honoring path. That's trippy. That came out with this. Okay, honoring yourself, honoring your worth, honoring who you really are. Some of you are just now figuring out that maybe some of the stuff you thought was you is like, that wasn't me. That was my mom. That was my dad. That was my ex. That was this. And you're taking tentative steps on your path as the Spirit brings you the signs of synchronicity. Keep following that. Keep honoring your heart, your intuition, and the signs. Okay, and your dreams for some of you. I feel like that's going to come up here in a minute, okay? It's going to be lit. Once this big loss happens, everything's going to light up for you. And it's such a most amazing, again, unexpected. We may have an unexpected loss, like a tower, but we're also going to have an unexpected win. Right after that gets out of there, that new energy is just pushing in like like a wrecking ball. Okay. You're going to see your path very clearly. Okay. For some of you, some of the loss is connected to toxicity. You are worth more than this. You don't need to put up with this shit. Stop it. Now, some of it, for some of you, could be your mind. Your own, maybe it's pattern behavior, negative thoughts. Okay. And Spirit's making this what this is Spirit says this energy is going to make this very clear to you, okay, what needs to go. You be more aware of your thoughts, be more present, and stopping them before they can take you, eight of swords you, get you trapped, spinning, okay? I can recognize the triggers. Okay, this is going to be a big thing, and it started this week for the Divine Feminine. It's going to pick up steam and be one of the strongest things you're going to see. Seeing, like, all right, like for instance, you get a message from somebody, they didn't do anything to you, you're just like, ugh, and you get all negative about, well, that bitch can wait, and blah, blah, blah. You need to stop right there and go, okay, why did I get mad at that person? They didn't do anything to me. I haven't heard from them. They don't bug me. They just sent me a message for asking me for something. Why am I triggered? Why am I triggered? Or maybe you see a picture, or maybe you see a post of somebody and you're all, well, oh, look at them. But you know what? You're just like showing off and blah, blah, blah. You need to stop. That's a trigger. If you don't like them, why are they on your feed? You know what I mean? I can laugh because I catch myself doing it. I was like, why the fuck did I just get mad at that? That's so stupid. We all do it, okay? We all do it. But now they're coming up more than ever for you to take a look and really see why you are triggered and being honest about it. Because that's where you start cutting out that toxicity. It's all connected. Okay, Spirit's doing this just for a reason right now. Because we can't have this here when that new shit comes in, because it does not apply to it. It's not going to jive with it. Okay? This will poison it. We have to get rid of that, because the new people that are, or places and situations that are coming have nothing to do with wherever this is. Deep inside you, that causes the triggers, causes negative mindsets, causes you to run towards toxic situation, people, and things, okay? This new stuff, nothing to do with this shit. So we got to clear this out. That's what the theme is, really. Let go of control. Control. The only thing you can control is you. You can control, when you catch those triggers, you can choose. You choose to look at the triggers and go, okay, why did I get mad? And really talk yourself out of it before you message them back, so that way you don't put the energy in there. Let go of control. Okay? You can't control shit outside yourself. Okay? So release the thinking of things and people outside yourself. That's where the triggers and the toxicity come in for us. Okay? This is all, I'm talking to me too. So don't think I'm exempt. Okay? I'm crazy Willy Wonka and the Mad Hatter. I'm the Mad Wonka. That's me now. Okay, I've evolved into the Mad Wonka. I'm feeling it, that's for sure. We're all a little mad around here. Okay, letting go of control. That means thoughts outside for people, places, and things that are outside you. Okay, that's a big one. And being not afraid to shine. Okay. It's a big, huge energy for us, honoring self. Now, this could be in how you are in relationships, whether loving, family, friends, coworkers. We all wear different masks, right? But we should be able to be who we truly are. And some of us are just seeing that. When you stop this shit, trust me, and I call it shit. I'm not saying you. I mean, that's how I say it, okay? But when you stop this and start catching it, you realize this is not you at all. You realize that was learned behavior. For some of us, it was brainwashed into us. Blame, guilt, self-loathing, jealousy, resentment. I'm better than. Okay? Entitlement. Okay? And sometimes it's hard to let that go. Because some of us are like scared. Well, who am I without that? Is that really like, that is me. Is it? Is it really? Take a look. Okay. Don't be afraid to shine as who you really are. Be who you are. Be soft. Be a little, maybe like to play hard. Like, play hard during the day, but be all, you know, candles and roses and rose petals and bubble baths at night. You know, you can have the best of both worlds. Okay? Some of you are there is an energy of identity crisis right now for the whole collective, for the whole world right now. Individually, all of us are putting out this energy. Who are we? Who am I? What am I comfortable in? Well, try things on. Spirit wants you to. There's nothing, if it feels good to you, do that. Don't hold back. Honor yourself, your beautiful self, no matter, it doesn't matter. It's not even gender. It's you. What feels good for you? What makes you feel like a star? What makes you feel like comfortable? You know? And this is true. Sorry, Spirit just said. And you know, you love yourself more when you allow yourself that freedom. Even if it's only for a moment, you allow it, you feel that. You feel that. You smile. I can feel the energy coming in. You smile. You feel good. You just feel everything everywhere all at once for yourself. How would you like to have that constantly? You got to allow that. You have to allow that. Okay? All right. Let's get the tarot. We're using the PULP tarot for the Divine Feminine. It's going to be my next, I think that between that and I got a new deck called the DC Tarot, which if you're curious about that, that's in the Divine Masculine reading for this time period. And I don't know, I'm going to have a poll on Instagram, I think. See which one should be the giveaway. I'll do that at the end of March. All right, Spirit, for the Divine Feminine, please, what's going on? What is going on for the Divine Feminine? What do we need to know here? Ace of Pentacles, boom. Taking them as they lie. Ace of Pentacles, brand new solid starts for some of you, brand new jobs. Like, some of you, it may be in a position you never had before. Okay, I really feel like this hand's going to come out like, hey, and you're going to be like, whoa. Some of you, some of these offers have been offered before. I feel like people are recognizing the Divine Feminine. Okay, remember to take what resonates, pitch out the rest. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Wands with the Sun. Yay! What's this? Ten of Swords. Okay, I get it. All right, so some of the losses that'll be occurring in the physical plane, okay, will be followed up very quickly. And we don't know when, we don't know how. Don't even worry about it. Let go of control. Quit trying to figure out what it is, because Spirit's like, you're not going to see it coming. This is the last of your painful things you have to go through right now. That's it. That's your end of your cycle. Saturn's playing a big, big, huge part in this, for the collective. Okay? The Ten of Swords. Last painful thing you're going to have to really deal with. And it's going to hurt. For some of you, the loss. Okay? Maybe it's just letting go of something in your head that you've been hanging on to. It could be a person, a situation, something that happened a while back and you're still banging on. Maybe it could even be something as simple as letting that go. Okay? It seems simple, but it's harder when you're doing the work. Yeah, I know. But that's it. This is a 10. This is the end. We're starting something brand new. And look at Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning, solid. It's taken its time, but that's because we had to get the show away. We took our time. Hello. We took our time. We just said, oh, not yet. I'm not ready, blah, blah, blah. Have to go through all this. I'm not afraid to shine. We got to open up, be ourselves. All the stuff's coming flooding in. Ace of Pentacles, out of nowhere. Okay? It could be a job offer. This could be a house. Okay? Maybe you got notice for whatever your situation is. Say you got notice. And you're like, shit. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, we got a place for you and you're going to be able to, it's going to be made for you. Because it's yours. It was meant to be. But this had to get out of the way. You had to get out of the other house. You had to get in a situation where you had to go. Sometimes we stay in places because we feel comfortable and safe and we've had enough change. We're done. We're done. But Spirit goes, no. You need it. You got to go here because this is where you're supposed to be. You've been where you're at for a reason, so you can process all this shit and get cleared up and start honoring yourself and your heart, and then boom, here you go. Okay? For some of you, it's a job offer. People recognizing and appreciating your your work. This could be online. This could be in your workplace or connected to your workplace and getting a new, maybe you're going to get a position. Some of you are going to get up-leveled, okay, a higher position, maybe outside the realm of the position you're in now. Okay, and it's going to have the bigger benefits. And believe it or not, taking that leap of faith, I was like, bitch, I don't want to be in no this and that, and they offered me that. It's a shit ton of money and everything, but then I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that. Well, here's the thing. If you accepting that offer, I think you may even have a position where they might be liquidating, laying off your position, or just deciding to cut that position out because it's technically covered under something else. I'm just using that for example. But they go, but we have this for you. This is something you're going to feel like homecoming. You're going to feel like you're with your people. You're going to feel this like, whoa, like where was this whole time? It's like, I just heard trumpets and look, the sun. You'll realize this is where I'm supposed to be. You're going to feel renewed energy. For those of you like burnt out and done, this new offer for, this has to do with work, like home too. Homecoming. This offer of a new home or residence or whatever it is, this could come through a partner unexpectedly. All of a sudden they're like, hey, you want to move in together? You never know. I mean, it could be whatever, but I definitely will tell you this, it's going to be very unexpected and sudden. Just as sudden as and unexpected as that loss comes, even though we've been picking that up, it's not going to come in any way you've expected it, and it's not going to hit the way you think. So it's spirit going, there it is, to get you here. This comes flying in. Homecoming, 6 of Wands, with the sun. Everything's just going to bloom around you. I feel like this is really going to be the springtime for the Divine Feminine. This could be a new friend, a new connection, new lover, okay? Feeling home with them, feeling like you've known them forever, okay? A solid long-term, and then the sun. Just realizing like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I've been asking for. This is my manifestation. What I've been wanting to manifest. Okay. Now, in saying that, these things are going to come in the way you think they are. Okay. These are areas, whatever that loss is. So a lot of Divine Feminine was able to like do some checkbox lists as they've been working through their stuff and honoring their path. But there were still a couple of areas, and one of them, Spirit saying love, is the big one where the most blocks are. Okay. Of course there is. Most of it is because of ideals, fixed ideals. You know, it's one thing to say, I want my twin flame, I want my divine cat, but I want him. And then you have like a 20,000 page list of, all that they need to embody or have or whatever. I get it. I'm not going to say I don't do that either, but the thing is you got to get to a point with yourself where you're just like, I just want someone who jives with my vibe. It's going to be my best friend, a true companion, lover, friend, someone I could work with and collaborate and do things too with them, It's not going to be anybody you're expecting. None of this is coming in. It's going to look like what you may have thought it would be in your head or dreamed it would be in your head. It's going to kind of be in a weird little different kind of package, but you'll know it. Spirit says you will know. Because it's going to come right in, and it's going to be in the same area of the loss. Okay. What else, Spirit? Ooh. Okay. For some of you that are honoring your path, I feel like somebody's going to do something on stage or I don't know if you guys got taking a chance doing a fashion show or do something that's publicly recognized. It could be speaking, it could be doing a conference, attending something, but that's part of this, the star card, standing out, shining bright. Where is it? That's your reward. It's the star energy. It's going to support you 100,000%. As soon as you start doing whatever that is for you. Now, this could be something else. It doesn't necessarily mean everybody's on here is going to be on social media and become famous. I'm just saying, some of you are on the path to that, though. But it's about shining as yourself, doing what you know what? I really want to do that. I don't care if I fall down and, because I can't walk in heels, I'll just go barefooted. Fuck it. and you get on stage and you're like, hey, and you know you feel sexy and everything, but you ain't wearing those high heels and people are freaking going berserk over you. Boom. Okay. Appreciation, recognition, standing out, being guided. Follow that beautiful intuition. Most importantly, follow your heart. The heart's the one taking the biggest beating right now. Okay. There's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, controlling, still allowing triggers. And let go of control. You don't know everything. You don't. Nobody does. I don't care. Even odds intuitives will say we don't know everything. Yeah, we're still learning here. We need to let go and just allow everything. Maybe some of the triggers are you see people who just, they are so comfortable with themselves. They shine bright and maybe they got 1 billion followers, if you care about numbers, 1 billion followers on YouTube or Instagram or wherever. And you're like, meh. All you're going to do is talk shit in your head about them. But then you got to look a little deeper. Where's that trigger really coming from? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you embodying that energy? Everybody has that energy. We're all unique. All our destinies are different, but yet we're all connected. It's about letting that go and standing strong in your star power. Spirit is, and this is also, I feel very strongly, dreams. A lot of lucid dreams have been happening. You guys need to be writing that down because I did get a big message and it's carrying over to the Divine Feminine reading from the Divine Masculine. Your dreams that you will start or should have started like last night, especially, and everybody's dreaming anyway, but start writing them down because they're giving you information about the next day. Okay? Within 24 hours. There's something in there. I don't know who that's for. Take what resonates, spit out the rest. This is about watching the signs and being guided. Okay, 2. 3 of Cups. Okay. Invitations. Hanging out with, finding your tribe is the biggest message from the 3 of Cups. Okay. Everybody is unique and special. Okay, and your tribe is out there. For those of you wondering, do I really have a tribe? Where are my tribe? Where are them bitches? Where are you? Well, they're right where you are right now, but we're coming out, right? We're coming out. Invitations, okay? You may get like invites like online, people watching your social media, or like, I really jive with your vibe, and you guys start talking. Be open for that. They're like, oh my God, we live in the same town, or oh, I live in the next town over, we should meet up. Do it. Follow through. Do it. Connect with your tribe. It's some of them are having a hard time reaching out because they're afraid of rejection. Again, just go for it. Honor it. If it feels right to you in your heart, reach out. Okay. If it doesn't, don't. And some losses may be in the forms of friends. Time for you to move on. Okay. Friends have served their purpose to a point, and that doesn't mean you will never talk to them or see them again. However, it's time to make room for newer people, newer experiences. Everybody's going in their own direction, and sometimes and as painfully as that hurts, you still be friends with people, but sometimes you just naturally are going off in 2 different directions, and that's okay too. Oh, okay. So, Spirit says, 7 of Wands. Don't let anybody or anything, especially the head, okay, tell you ain't worthy. Or you shouldn't do it. When you're feeling you should. Okay, to me, I read energetically, never traditionally, guys, okay? So to me, this the energy coming through with the 7 of Wands is all about not allowing anything to derail you from your heart. What your heart is really feeling, like you're feeling pumped about something, and then the brain starts kicking in. Don't be afraid. I don't care if other people, I wouldn't do that, and you're taking all these opinions in from other people when you are the one suffering. Look at even your friends like, ah! Get away from them. Kill them, will ya? Knock those wands out so we can move on, man. We're trying to escape. Ever escape. Okay. All right, so some of you, oh boy, all right, that's a lot. They just, oh, okay. I'll take it, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, now for others of you, there is a victory, very strong victory. A lot of you are going to be seeing that. You will be seeing this. With every loss, there is a win, okay? Brand new beginning, brand new, unexpected, okay? For those of you who are going to take a loss, okay? All right. It's not going to apply to everybody in the collective because, all right, so we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have the Five of Swords on that. Triggers, control, okay? Toxicity. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ten of Pentacles in reverse with Temperance in reverse. Now, for some of you, some of the stuff that's happens quite recent, all right, could be matters of the heart. Okay, whatever that is, it could be family, it could be a lover, okay? Separation, Ten of Cups in reverse, okay? Now, that's done and over, okay? But we're still hanging on and looking at what went wrong or all the negatives of it, okay? I'm just going to do this as an example, right? So the Ten of Cups, this is hovering, remembering things, looking at things from the past or from whatever that situation ship was for you, okay? Maybe seeing, say, I cut out the toxicity from this, but yet it's still haunting you, it's still driving you. It is a very big part of your day. It is not closed. That door has not shut yet, okay? And why is that? You have the Five of Swords. Battle mode. Defense mode, okay? Which is kind of keeping you in this weird little, like, I don't want to say hamster wheel, Spirit, thank you very much. It's like, why do I keep doing it? What is that? There's some, I don't know. I'm seeing a device where you put stuff in it and it just kind of goes back and forth. Is it a blood thing? Is that one of those blood things you shake them back and forth? I don't know. It's like a circle. Kind of like, it feels like you're doing a lot, but then it's the same shit. But it's in your head. Okay? That's where the circle's going. There is this very strong, stubborn energy of looking like the winner in this. A very strong ego, but unfortunately, you're ready to battle everybody. Okay, when this energy is there. It's very strong energy. Control. You know, it's like you don't have to battle everybody because this happened. Okay. And maybe you feel there's a whole bunch of things that, it just wasn't fair too. But you're there. You survived it. You're there, but there's still the stinging pain of what you went through. Okay. Which we get. All right. But I do feel like this energy is outward around you. Like you're battling everywhere. Okay. You're battling. It's coming out in other relationships or connections that you have. Family, friends. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. There is this depletion energy here, feeling very heavy, very tired, not feeling very enthused. Though it's like you battle through that, but it just leaves you even more drained and exhausted. It's almost like I want to start something. You look at something, you get excited about it, and then immediately it's almost like it gets siphoned right out of you, the enthusiasm for it. Okay. That's because this energy is draining the shit out of you because you keep battling. Your energy is being used here. So that's kind of waning, kind of draining your battery. Ten of Pentacles in reverse too. Same thing. 2 tens. That's a double tens there. So there's definitely endings here. Now, I feel like the Ten of Cups could be tied into the Ten of Pentacles. House, money, family. Whenever there's a breakup or a split, there is always reverberation around you. By the people that were connected, okay? It also affects you financially. It affects you in, every way, shape, or form. And for some of you, it's something that's long gone. It's gone now, okay? Now, there's healing and grieving to be done here. Grieving. And nobody can rush the grieving process. You're going to process it how you process it. It's very painful. The Five of Swords represents that very strong. But the thing is, it's like your pain is now channeled into swords. It's like, come at me, bro. Look at those triggers. It's the triggering that I feel very strong energy. I don't know who this is for, okay? But there's very strong energy of triggers. You don't recognize it. I'm doing the work. That's not a trigger. You're just being stupid. Or whatever. Well, blah, blah, blah. Control is a big one. Triggers and the other. Okay. And this is going to be a very painful look-see for some of you. Not nagging at you. I mean, like I said, you know, on the other side, there is grieving and healing needs to go on. However, you have to allow that. But it's hard to allow that when this is still rattling around your head. Looking over it and over it and over it. And still blaming things on people who are no longer. I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, a love relationship. It could be family. It could be friends. You know, stuff that's happened, like I feel like for some of you it's happened like at least a couple of years ago or a year ago. You know? All right? It's a battle. You don't have to fight anymore. You don't have to fight everybody around outside yourself anymore. You need to honor your path. The star is waiting for you. Okay. So you might be feeling, for those of you going through this, you might be feeling this off balance. It's going to feel very intense. You may have been feeling this already with temperance in reverse. Okay. But that's not a bad thing. Because what Spirit just says, you have the power. This is where you have the power to bring yourself into balance by letting some stuff go. What's dominating your mind? What is really depleting you? And part of it, the hardest thing we could do is talk about being honest with our part in it. There's a lot, I'm feeling a lot of resentment, a lot of blame. But you're in charge of you. You shouldn't be here. Yes, you're a warrior. Yes, you're a survivor. And God bless you. You know what I mean? Or higher power bless you, whatever you believe in. I'm spiritually neutral, okay? You are. You are. But you need to reserve, now you need that energy for you. It's time for you to get going. Time for you to shine. Time for you to shine. It's just time. You got this. You can be yourself without everything you thought you were. And that's the hard part, isn't it? What is me and what isn't? You got to look at those triggers, see how far back. You got to really dig deep. And a lot of people are like, I've done the work. I don't want to go there again. A lot of people don't want to see stuff. A lot of people, myself included, okay, blocked memories are opening up. Shit that I was like, whoa, whoa. Ugh. It's about being really honest. It's okay to say you're scared. It's okay to say you're scared. A lot of control stuff with the Five of Swords, especially combined, talks about fear, how scared you are. Because of whatever this situation is for you. It could be a marriage. It could be a relationship. It could be family. You can let it go now. Spirit wants you to be balanced. And you will start coming into balance when you start seeing that, listening to that beautiful intuition. And it's like tap into earth and water. Try to watch fire big time. Spirit saying the fire has to be tampered down. Okay. More baths. Less candles. Try a bath without candles. I don't know who that's for, Spirit says. Cooler. Cooler. I just heard some of you may be having hot flashes, like all of a sudden. Not necessarily connected to menopause, you know, but hot flashes, you know. Body trying to release fire within. The fire energy element. Because we don't want to fuel the fire. We want to temper it. We don't want to erase it, right? We want to temper it down so it works for us. Because fire, as well as it can heat our homes, you know, there's a lot of good things for fire. But there's also, it can also burn things down. And you can't recover something that's been burnt beyond recognition. You know, you've been through enough. Time to let it go. Time to live your life. There's stuff waiting for you. And this will open up immediately. Okay? Immediately. Because you are a star. And what you've just been through, it's that message for those that resonates with, what you've been through, that's it. You need to let it go now. Okay? That's the worst ever going to get. Saturn says that. Saturn's energy is very strong, pumping in here. Okay? And Chiron, I believe, and Eris. Eris is like the female version of Mars. So, yeah. Yeah, you can be a warrior. Stand strong. Okay? You know, you don't have to find a battle in every conversation or everything. Pissing on things. Basically, I call it pissing on everything. Okay? Because Spirit's got a lot more good things coming in for you. Listen to your intuition. Follow that. The star is very bright. I feel like it's going to be that guiding star, that big, huge star in the sky. It's going to be guiding us very, I mean, we're not going to miss that. Okay. Spirit, what we got? Turn knowledge into wisdom. Turn what you've experienced into wisdom. Hey guys, my phone decided to go. Okay, so Wolf Spirit, and I feel like maybe this is somebody's power animal or animal totem. Look up Wolf Spirit and Google that and see what if that resonates with you. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Turn what you've learned into wisdom. Okay, you don't need to turn it into new swords. Where is he? Where are you? Okay, there you are. Okay, you can put it in a bag and save it for later. You already know. You already know. You don't have to wear it as a shield or armor. You know, you just put it away in your bag. And you go, oh, this situation seems familiar. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah. But see, you already know. You're not going to go back into these toxic situations and stuff anymore because you know your worth. And you've already learned you can trust yourself now. Okay? You can trust yourself now. You already have, and I've been banging this message for like weeks on my forecast, but you have everything you need. You have the knowing. You can trust that now. If something's red flagging, and it doesn't matter what's going on with you, you're like, oh no, red flag, I'm out. No, never second guess your intuition. I don't know why that just came in. Spirit said, don't be second guess. Yeah, but what if I'm just doing that because I'm being protected? How do I know the difference? You will know. You know the difference between your intuition and your head. If you don't, you will. Clearing that shit out. Okay? Okay. This next one, the chameleon. Act as if. Okay. But I really feel like for some of you, this is about really learning to step into that heart energy. And whatever you're feeling about something, act as if. As if you're that star. I mean, that doesn't mean go around acting entitled and treating people like poop, okay? But it's about really, really embodying that heart, passion, happy energy. And acting with it. Like, act as if, like, this is it. I've made it. Even if you're not seeing it yet. Maybe it hasn't come in yet. Maybe you just took a hit, but this energy is coming in. Step into that. And go, you know, like, kind of have the mindset without forcing it, of course. Listen to your heart. Feel it. Say to yourself, go, this is it. This is it. I've made it. And you watch your heart just go whoosh, and you'll feel it. And then just walk around feeling that and acting as if. People go, why are you so happy? I was like, I don't know. I just feel like I made it. I feel like I'm on top of the world. And they'll go, didn't you just lose your home? Yeah. Yeah, but I know something better's coming in. I wasn't happy there. I've been wanting to move, and this is what I needed. Flip that switch. Act as if. Okay? Panther spirit, reclaim your power. This is your power, your personal power. This doesn't mean, you know, telling somebody to F off and blah, blah. Your power is your power. When we throw our energy and focus on people outside ourselves, we're giving that away. When we sacrifice something. Our heart says, yeah, I'm not feeling it, but we do it anyway because somebody's going to be a little bitch and go, wah, you know what I mean? That's enough. You're giving away your power. You're giving somebody else the power to stop you from doing what you want, what makes you happy. You ain't feeling comfortable, you say no. No. It's time to take back your power. You can say no. You can say yes and no and maybe tomorrow or whatever you want as you wish. Nobody can tell you, you don't say no to me. Don't do that. And you're, don't tell me that first of all. Okay? That's a nut puncher right there for me. Don't do that. That reminds you too much of my mother. Oh my God. No, I just dealt with a bunch of stuff there coming up from the Shadowland. Okay. So anyway, path to truth, reclaim your power. Own your path. If it don't feel good, you don't do that. Don't do that. You get grounded. No, I'm just kidding. But no, you want to reclaim your power. And the only person who can take that from you is you allowing it to go elsewhere. Letting somebody else have the power over you. You say yes, you say no. You are walking your path. You wake up in your bed. You put on your shoes. You brush your teeth. Okay? You decide, am I going to take a dump first or have the coffee first? Well, the coffee helps, so I'll go have the coffee. You decide all this shit. Do I feel like driving Starbucks? Or do I want to call DoorDash? Or call DoorDash or get DoorDash? You decide. You decide. It's these little simple decisions, but you're deciding that. You decide other stuff too. Especially in places where you immediately kowtow to somebody else. Oh shit, if I say this, they're going to start a bunch of shit. But you know what, when you don't say it, that bugs you even more. And then you realize, it makes you feel like crap. I should have said something. I should have. And this is the hard part. How do we, learning how to talk our truth without it starting a whole, World War III. But the thing is speaking up. And I keep hearing spirit, somebody out there needs to hear this. If it does not feel good to you, if you know you're doing that just because you don't want that person to pitch a fit or talk shit about you online or something like that, you can't. No. They don't determine your path. You do. And Spirit's on you, guiding you, giving you things. You don't need to worry about one motherfucker. That's it. Well, if you don't do that, now you're going to be a douche. Now you're going to blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about those fuckers, what they're saying. Because Spirit's got your back. You've got your back. People hate that. Because, that trigger I talked about when you see people like this? Flip it. The other people pray see you like that, and they do anything to just piss on it. You know what I mean? No, you own your path. Spirit's going to be bringing in situations too for those of you who have struggled with that to get you to claim. They want you to step into this. Claim your power. Reclaim your power. Words are way more powerful than fists. I don't know who that needed to hear that, okay? Truth transcends illusion. This is a dragonfly spirit. Sometimes we do avoid seeing the truth because it's going to erase what we want to believe because it's safer there. It's safer to feel that, safer to think that way. Sometimes it even feels better to be mean, better to be, it feels good. But it's not healthy because in the end, it can even affect your health. Tired all the time. I can only do this and I'm pooped. Maybe you went out and did something fun and then you're down for 2 days. I'm just exhausted from that, We don't want to see the truth sometimes. It's too fucking painful. Especially when we're afraid to look and see maybe we're going to see, maybe we have this guilt that was banged into us in childhood that we're afraid we might see or it will come up when this gets removed, when we look at the truth of things. Just, your accountability in situations. Own that. Okay? Own that. And Spirit's making us all look at this. Because there is a fine line between the truth and our illusory truths. Okay? You know, we can't control how other people treat us or what they had done to us in the past. It's the past, really. You know, but it's what we can't let that stop us from being who we are. This amazing, beautiful beings that we are. You know, we have to let it go because it's our time to shine. This is the year. This is the cosmic energies, you know, all the planets, all this stuff is in alignment to get us to really shine. And Spirit is damn well determined to make sure we all get there together. So on that note, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. And if I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that. And you guys to the moon and back. And thank you.